Elephant walks aren't just some old-school mobility drill. They're one of the few exercises that can completely transform how your body looks, moves, and feels. Most people only expect one thing from this movement, but I'm going to show you what really happens to your body when you start doing it consistently. The first thing that changes, your hamstrings finally wake up. And I don't mean that temporary loose feeling you get after a quick stretch. I'm talking about real, lasting flexibility that makes everyday movement feel smooth again. This one may seem obvious, but you're going to want to hear why you need to keep up with your hamstring mobility. As we age, tight hamstrings become this silent enemy that affects everything. They pull on your lower back, mess with your posture, and make simple things like bending down to tie your shoes feel like a chore. The elephant walk targets these muscles in a way that static stretching just can't match. Unlike holding a stretch for 30 seconds and hoping for the best, this movement creates dynamic tension that forces your hamstrings to lengthen while they're actually working. After just a few sessions, you'll notice you can bend forward easier. After a couple weeks, movements you haven't done comfortably in years suddenly feel natural again. This is the kind of flexibility that translates directly into pain-free strength in your daily life. But here's where it gets interesting. When your hamstrings loosen up, something remarkable happens to your lower back. Most people don't realize these two areas are connected like partners in a dance. When one is tight, the other suffers. Years of sitting, driving, and general life have probably left your hamstrings shortened and your lower back compensating for it. This creates a cycle of tension that leads to chronic discomfort and stiffness that makes simple tasks feel harder than they should. The elephant walk breaks that cycle. As you move through the exercise, you're mobilizing your entire posterior chain, that network of muscles running from your calves all the way up your back. This is what delivers back pain relief that actually lasts. Your spine gets the space it needs. Your muscles relearn how to support you properly. And those nagging aches that used to greet you every morning, they start fading away. Many guys tell me this one exercise has done more for their lower back pain than years of other treatments combined. What really sets the elephant walk apart is how it improves your hip mobility without you even thinking about it. Your hips are the center of almost every movement you make. Walking, climbing stairs, getting in and out of your car, playing with your grandkids. When hip mobility decreases, which happens naturally as we age, everything gets harder. You start moving stiffly. You lose your athletic grace. You feel older than you actually are. The elephant walk changes this by taking your hips through a full range of motion while your muscles are engaged and working. Each rep trains your hips to move smoothly through positions they've probably been avoiding for years. Over time, you'll notice you can squat deeper, rotate easier, and movements that felt restricted now feel fluid. This is how you restore movement and maintain independent living as the years go by. Now, let me tell you about something most people completely miss. The elephant walk is one of the most powerful tools for injury prevention you can add to your routine. When you move through this exercise properly, you're teaching your body how to handle stress in a bent-over position. Think about how many times you bend forward in a day, picking something up, loading groceries, or working in the garden. Most people do these movements with terrible form because their bodies have lost the mobility and control to do them safely. Then one day, they bend over the wrong way, and boom, pulled muscle, tweaked back, or worse. The elephant walk is like rehearsal for real life. It strengthens the exact positions and movement patterns you need to stay safe during daily activities. Your hamstrings learn to handle tension properly. Your back learns to support you while hinged forward. Your entire posterior chain becomes resilient instead of fragile. This is the kind of functional movement training that keeps you injury-free and active well into your later years. The elephant walk also engages your core in a way that makes traditional core exercises look incomplete. When you're hinged forward, walking through this movement, your deep core muscles have to fire constantly to keep you stable and protect your spine. These aren't the six-pack muscles everyone obsesses over. These are the deep stabilizers, the muscles that actually protect your back and give you core stability during real-world movement. Every step forces these muscles to engage, adjust, and control your position. This builds the kind of functional core strength that carries over to everything else you do. Lifting something heavy, your core knows what to do. This is how you build a body that's not just strong for show, but strong for everyday life. Here's something that surprised me when I started recommending this exercise. The elephant walk dramatically improves your balance and coordination. Every step you take in this hinged position challenges your body's sense of where it is in space. Your ankles have to stabilize. Your knees have to track properly. Your hips have to control the movement. This might not sound exciting, but it's crucial for healthy aging. Poor balance is one of the biggest risk factors for falls later in life. By training your balance now in a safe and controlled way, you're literally investing in your future ability to stay independent. Plus, better coordination means you move more smoothly through everything. Daily tasks require less effort. You start moving with a confidence you might have lost somewhere along the way. This is fall prevention training disguised as a simple stretch. Elephant walks pack a serious punch, yet they're only one piece of the puzzle. If you're dead set on adding life to your years, not just years to your life, waking up pain-free, moving like you did 10 years ago, and staying independent for decades, you need a full-stack system that blends strength work, mobility training, and smart recovery strategies all in one. That's why I built a detailed blueprint, Reboot Your Body, an ebook that walks you through the proven method I use with men over 45 who are tired of quick fixes and want lasting results. It covers the exact exercises that rebuild mobility, the recovery protocols that keep you feeling young, and the strength progressions that build real-world strength without crushing your joints. You'll find the link in the description below. It might be exactly what you've been searching for to finally feel like yourself again. The mental benefits of the elephant walk might actually be my favorite part. There's something deeply grounding about this movement. You're bent forward, hands on the ground or close to it, walking slowly and deliberately. You can't rush it. You can't phone it in. You have to be present. Your mind can't wander off to your to-do list or your worries. You're locked in, breathing, feeling every muscle work, focused on each step. And when you're working through the discomfort, when your hamstrings are screaming and your back is on fire, but you keep going anyway, you're building mental toughness. You're proving to yourself that you can handle discomfort, that you can push through. This mental resilience carries over into everything else in life. The elephant walk teaches you how to stay calm under pressure and keep moving forward even when things get hard. This is mindset training wrapped in a mobility exercise. Your posture gets a complete overhaul from doing elephant walks consistently. Most guys over 40 have spent years hunched over desks, steering wheels, and phones. This creates a forward shoulder roll, a collapsed chest, and that aged look where you're being pulled toward the ground. The elephant walk helps reverse this. As you move through the exercise, you're lengthening the entire back line of your body. Your hamstrings release, your lower back decompresses, your upper back gets mobile again. All of this allows your body to naturally stack itself properly. Your shoulders pull back, your chest opens, your head sits where it's supposed to instead of jutting forward. You start standing upright without having to force it or remind yourself constantly. People notice. You look taller, younger, more confident. Good posture isn't just about appearances. It affects how your organs function, how well you breathe, and how much energy you have throughout the day. This is how you develop upright posture that becomes automatic. The elephant walk is also one of the best tools for improving circulation throughout your entire lower body. When you're in that hinged position, blood flow increases to areas that often get neglected. This brings fresh oxygen and nutrients to your hamstrings, your back, your glutes, keeping these vital areas healthy and functional. It helps flush out metabolic waste that builds up in tight muscles. Better circulation means better recovery, less stiffness, and your body can repair itself more efficiently. This is particularly important as we age because circulation naturally decreases over time. By doing exercises that actively promote blood flow, you're fighting against that decline. This is smart training for guys who value their time and want maximum overall wellness benefits. One of the hidden advantages is how it trains your breathing under load. When you're hinged forward, your diaphragm doesn't have as much room to expand. You have to learn to breathe more efficiently and stay focused on your breath pattern. You have to stay calm and controlled even though your body is in a challenging position. This teaches you how to manage stress and stay composed when things get difficult. Proper breathing reduces inflammation, improves oxygen delivery to your muscles, and promotes recovery while reducing stress. The elephant walk gives you a safe place to practice this while also improving your mobility. Your ankles and feet get stronger from this movement too. Every step requires your ankle to stabilize your entire body weight while in a compromised position. Your feet have to grip the ground and control your balance. Over time, this builds serious strength in these often neglected areas. Strong ankles and feet are essential for injury prevention and maintaining mobility later in life. Weak ankles lead to rolled ankles, knee problems, hip issues, and the domino effect continues up the chain. By strengthening these foundational joints now, you're preventing problems down the road. The elephant walk naturally improves your athletic performance in almost any activity. Whether you play golf, tennis, pickleball, or just want to keep up with your kids or grandkids, the mobility, strength, and coordination you build translates directly. Better hamstring flexibility means more power. Better hip mobility means smoother movement. Better core stability means you can generate force more effectively. This is one of the simplest, safest ways to keep that engine running smoothly well into your 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond. Now, before you rush off to try this, let me tell you the 3 most common mistakes that will rob you of all these benefits. First, don't rush through it. This isn't a race. Slow, controlled steps are what create the results. Take your time, focus on the stretch, and let your body actually adapt to the position. Second, don't force yourself into a position you're not ready for. If you can't reach the ground comfortably, use yoga blocks or a bench to rest your hands on. There's no prize for touching the floor on day 1. The goal is progressive improvement, not injury. Start where you are and gradually work deeper. And third, don't forget to breathe. Holding your breath creates tension throughout your body and defeats the purpose. Take deep, steady breaths the entire time. This keeps your nervous system calm and allows your muscles to relax into the stretch. So how should you actually do this? If you're just starting out, aim for 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 15 slow steps. Use blocks or a bench if you need to. Rest for about 60 seconds between sets. Do this 3 times per week at minimum. As you get more comfortable and your flexibility improves, you can gradually lower your hands closer to the ground and increase your volume to 3 or 4 sets. Eventually, you'll be able to reach the floor and even grab your toes, but that might take weeks or months, and that's completely fine. The journey is the training. Each session is making you more mobile, more resilient, and more capable of living the active life you want. This is one of those rare exercises that meets you exactly where you are and rewards consistency over intensity. Start easy, stay consistent, and watch what happens to your body. Be sure to share this with anyone you know who's dealing with tight hamstrings, back pain, or just wants to move better as they age.